That looks like a very pretty name. Thank you. Ceramic Soul. Meant to be played with a controller. Can I get away? That's a badass looking controller, I would just point that out. If you actually made a controller like that, I'd buy it in a second. Can I do it without one? Please say I can do it with a mouse and keyboard, because I don't have access to much else. Yes, I can do it with a mouse and keyboard. Excellent. What's the go in button? Clicking, it would seem. Excellent. Right then. All of this seems perfectly acceptable. Oh, Gideon. I know I can interact with something, and I can pull my hand off, apparently. That's about all that I know. Alright then. Let's get on with the game before we get accused of padding this out with, before we get accused of padding this out by looking at the options menu too much. Anyway, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Ceramic Soul, which apparently has a little doll in it. What under the sun did I just look at? Goodness. I believe that that is me. Indeed. Oh, wow. Look at those animations. Is that the way out? I should take a close look. Kitty art. Those are some very, very nicely done animations. I like those a lot. Is that a way out? I should take a closer look. Is that the E button? Okay, I think X roughly translates to E. The knob seems to be missing. I agree, totally. You'd imagine, even if the knob were there, I'd have some difficulty reaching it, however. This is interesting. It's like we're in a doll maker's home. My hand should be able to crawl through that space if I can just remove it. What button do I use for that? I use F for something, but you don't like me pressing F. You get cross when I say that. What button is that for? Oh, it is F. I was just standing in slightly the wrong place. Goodness, this is shockingly well animated, but also a little arachnid, which is a bit worrying. Right then, let me traverse through the little ventilation shaft, and we shall see what we can find. Fascinating dynamic. How very creative. Oh, and I can see where I see where I am, so that I can sort of bring myself back to where I want to be. Ah. Now what do I do with this? I vaporized it with my psychic finger. Oh goodness! And then I fell off something. Oops. Okay, I have the knob now. Can I get back on board? There we go. All sorted. Right then, is my dress slightly different to how it was before? I don't remember that green being there. Or am I just going slightly bonkers? Okay, so E is X and F is B, basically. It is about the best I can give you at the moment. Well, that was a cute little tutorial. So we seem to have a big door that is very, very locked. Can I find some keys that might open this? Ah, okay, so there are 3 didgeridoodahs you wish me to find. I need to get out. There has to be a way to unlock the door. I see. So I'm not massively pleased about my current accommodation, and I need to find a way to escape. Alright then, looks like we need some keys to open those padlocks. Those padlocks don't look like they've got ordinary keys, so they might need something a bit more exciting and creative. Let's see if I can go through here. I wonder who played the piano. I don't know. I didn't hear a piano, but then again I do have a bit of a tin ear. Why have I suddenly become a lot slower? There we are. That's better. Dear, oh dear. You folks don't seem as cheery. Just a bit of a shame. Not sure all of my sisters in ceramic are all quite so injured. Lower East Hallway. Yes, indeed. Goodness. Alright then, so I need to explore around a little bit and see what I can find. Let's see what we have in here. A key with a rose on it. And some people that look a bit cross about being disturbed. Alright then, so it's in that little cupboard, you say. Goodness, a game that gives you clear directions. What will they think of next? Right then, presumably that key might open that. The door that leads to the House of York, one presumes. I assume I can't just open this. No, this is shut. Alright then, I need to find either a way of breaking it, or a way of, getting inside. Can I climb up? No, I can rattle it about a bit. Can I do that with all the chairs? Yes, I can. There's nothing on any of the chairs that might fall off if I did that. What about this one? Okay. I've got the little yellow doll now. I'm not sure how this helps me. I'm not sure at all. Let me see. Where's that radio? Oh, it's there. It's not a radio. It's a gramophone. A very small one, I must say. Presumably only for playing singles, not for playing LPs. Right then. Let's see what we have got in here. These paintings are so beautiful. They are very nice, aren't they? I like the focus on the red by keeping everything else monochrome. I think that's a nice touch. Alright, will this lead me back into the corridor that I was in before? Yes, indeed. And oddly, when you enter a new room, the world sort of slows down a little bit, which is a bit strange. Alright. I don't think I can open this, so I guess I better go exploring through some of these vents and see what I can find. Now, how did I do this again? Was it with F? I think you need to be sort of standing back a bit. There we are. Yeah, you just need to stand back a little bit in order to do this. Right then, what have we here? What's this? I don't know. The object reminds you of celebration. Alright. What button was that again? Was that enter? No. Oh, a time of wondrous light with family. I say. I have no idea what this is. None at all. Oh dear, I'm not being very culturally aware, and I apologise for that. Alright then, perhaps that's just a little extra thing. That's not massively important, or perhaps I shall be needing that later. Let me, she's going to find me. I have to hide quickly. Why did I switch the dolls out? How can I hide? I can't go in that vent. I'm only going to, oh, under the table. Oh. Dubface. I was trying to hide in a vase. Good afternoon, madam. So, one of those French mimes and Deathclaw, judging by the mittens she has on her, loved each other very much. And then this thing popped out. Right, Gideon, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry, I just want the hand to be dropped off, because I want to scamper out over here. This is a fascinating way of being more stealthy. Goodness sake, she's after me. Because I can leave my body in a safe place while I go off to explore. Set the table. What, you mean with like all the plates and cups and saucers and things? Okay, she seems to have trotted off, which is nice. Can I have this doll as well? No, but again, I can switch them out. How very strange. Why am I doing that? Why can I switch the colours of certain dolls around? Although saying that, certain characters in that painting over there have certain colours into their clothing. There's a green one, and then there's a green doll. There's a blue one and a blue doll, a red person, a red dress. And there's this pink one. I'm not seeing a brown one, but I suppose that's the closest to the brown. Perhaps I need to arrange them at the table. Not like set the table in terms of the cups and plates and stuff, because they seem to be already out. Maybe I need to set the members of the table, if you like. Let me switch back. Now, I need to have a better look at the painting. I need to figure out where the head of the table is. There's a painting at the far end, and I can't see the fireplace. So I think this person with the orangey brown dress is the person at the head of the table. Here. I'm not quite sure who that is though, but this pink one I reckon goes on this chair. There we go. Alright then. This green one is going to go on this one just to the left of the head, next to the gramophone. There we go. This one, this slightly more pale coloured one, why can't I pick you up anymore? Why can't I do that? Have I mucked this all up? Have I ruined absolutely everything? I don't know. How am I going to get this blue one down? Oh, it's alright, I can pick her up from a distance. That makes my life a lot easier. You go on this one, my friend. There we go. And then there's the red one, who seems to be off to the side somehow. It's like she's standing over here by this vase, almost. I'm not sure exactly where I could place her for that. No, I'm not too sure at all. Let me go back through here and see if I can take that doll from the red one from the ledge and see if I can place her in a better spot rather than leaving her up here. Right, you're coming with me. Where is she going to go? Because if that painting is indeed the one which I think it is, then she would need to be almost like away from the table. Maybe she's just coming to sit down. Perhaps. Can I put anyone on... Come on, game, speed up a bit. There we go. Can I put her on this one? I think that's about the closest I can get her, unless she's going to the far end of the table to sit opposite the painting. Are you sure I can't have this one? No, I can't, but I can come back through here, and now everything's gone funny colours. It's a little bit spooky and pooky. I can't have any of these plates or anything, can I? I don't think so, no. Is the spooky lady still out here? Yes, the spooky lady is definitely still out there. Maybe the idea of it slowing down a little bit is so that if you do open a room which has a spooky person in it, you can have a moment to sort of catch your bearings before they immediately run and bite your face off, which is a nice touch. I don't know what I'm meant to do with you, because I feel like her dress colour is the closest one that needs to be sat here. Sorry, I thought I heard someone banging on the door again. But I'm not quite sure how to pick her up again. Unless that's just a glitch or a bug and that wasn't supposed to happen. Because I'm really not sure what I'm meant to do without being able to pick this doll up. I'm a bit confused. Alright then, I think I have made some sort of dreadful error in picking out the dolls while there were still other dolls in my inventory. I'm not entirely sure how or why that's broken the game, but I think it has. As such, I'm going to try and see what the death animation looks like, first and foremost. I have withered like a beautiful flower and died. Indeed. Now, this should let me respawn, and, yes. And, I can try to have another go at this, and see if I can do a little bit better this time. Hopefully that's reset the places of all the dolls, and, we can have another go at this. I spy another hiding spot there. There's another doll over there. I wonder whether I could try that one. No, it looks like it hasn't reset any of my progress. I can't have this doll, though. I can't have this one, can I? Maybe there's another doll around, which is closer to the brown colour I'm looking for. Like you, maybe. You seem about the right colour. But, oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Mrs. wearing 3 bustles instead of 1 has arrived, which is a bit of a oh giddy, aren't she spotted me. It does strike me there was something I could hide under that was a lot closer than this table, but here I am all the same. Right befuddled I am. Give me a wee minute and I shall figure out what it is I'm meant to do, or what mistake it is I've made, because I've clearly made a categoric boo-boo. What? Something a bit funny and fiddly happened there. Alright, so I restarted the game, just to sort of reset my progress, as it were. And I've arranged the dolls as I think they should be. There's still this one, which is, well, it's the one that I wanted to have there. She initially started as being there, so I wonder whether the glitch occurred because I picked her up by sort of swapping the dolls out, and I weren't supposed to do that. So I really do not know where this red one is meant to go, unless she's meant to go on this seat here. Let me try that. There we go. Okay. So she's not at her seat, she's just going to it. Alright then, so I think the reason that that broke is because I picked up one of the dolls, and then when you've got a doll in your inventory, if you activate one of the chairs, sorry, I'll get my head out from between your legs, it swaps the dolls over. I can't pick that doll up on its own, but I could swap them over, and I think that's where the bug happened, somehow. Alright then, let us go and see what we have got in here. I'm scared if she catches me again, I have to move faster. Alright then, oh giddy aunt, oh giddy aunt. She's after me. She has a pretty interesting design. I wonder if, she's got a very pale face to match the colour of her dress. I can't quite tell if she's wearing a mask or some sort of makeup, because she's, well, actually she might be wearing some sort of something around her neck. Actually, she's got some sort of strip of different colour around her neck, and she's somehow spotted me, even though she just went through a door on the side a moment ago. What? Is this where she throws broken dolls? I don't know. Can I hide under here? I don't think so, but she doesn't seem to be chasing me now, which is lovely. What do you mean? There's no broken dolls here. There's only one doll, and she doesn't look particularly broken. Alright. I don't think I can get through here, can I? No, I need the blue flower key to get through there. So how does this room help me exactly? There's nothing here that I can see. I can just look outside and see something a bit mysterious looking. Can I hide under this desk? No, it's slightly too tall. Slightly too tall for that. Alright then. I need to go through that door. The door that she's currently parked herself in. Right, would you mind not doing that? You naughty, naughty lady, would you mind moving yourself? Because I can definitely get through that door, because it's got the red roses on it. Let me back up a little bit for the sake of the screen. Would you trot off? No, you wouldn't. When you said you were scared she would catch you, you weren't alluding to the fact that I had to lure her away. What happened to all the stuff on the staircase? Are you after me? I feel like you're after me. Yep, I'm convinced you're after me. Okay, well this at least gives me an opportunity to have a go at luring you away. And then, goodness, it's dark, I can barely see where I'm going. Goodness, I've slowed down massively. Okay, right, let's go through here and try to find somewhere I can hide. Hopefully I can hide under there. I'm not quite sure what to think of this mechanic of sort of changing the speed occasionally. I find that a bit mysterious, to be honest. I don't quite get how that works. Alright, well I don't immediately need that blue key, because I'm not actually convinced I'm safe under here, because this doesn't have that purple outline on the floor, which would indicate I was safe, like the dining room table had. Alright. Let's see what we've got through here. I reckon this might lead me up. If it goes into that room that we started in, which it's not, so there goes my theory. I thought it might drop me down onto the desk that was in that little room, but no, this is taking us far, far away. No, no it's not. We have this. Goodness, what's this? This symbol calls to you. What on earth is it? As if to remind you of where you come from. Goodness. What about this? Can I have this? Goodness, yes, I think I can have that. Not sure that exactly whether I want to have that or not. I can't drop down there, which is interesting, so I can't get down to the desk from there. Goodness, so I found a little giddy-up buttercup, which I had for me, myself, and I. But, not quite sure why I did that, or exactly where I've stored it. But never mind. It's interesting. So there's certain items, seemingly non-essential items, that you can find via these vents that you can access in each of the corridors, at least the corridors we've seen thus far. And it seems as if they're calling me back to a memory of mine. I'm wondering whether this doll might be imbued with a spirit of some kind, maybe the spirit of a little girl, and perhaps it's the little girl's memories that are coming to me. It's a slight blue hue to that rug, which makes it feel a little nervous. Alright, can I interact with the piano at all? Oh, nobody's playing the piano. Goodness, that's quiet. There are some like atmospheric noises, but they're very, very quiet. The piano seems to be playing itself, which is interesting. I know there are some pianos which can do that, but without knowing when this is set, it's difficult to know whether that's due to technology or demons. Looking at a face that's scary, I'm guessing it's probably demons. Oh, alright, I'm not actually going in here? Alright, well, there's no other vents in here, are there? No. Alright then. Can I interact with this doll at all? No. Are any of these? No. Well, that's interesting. This is the cupboard, for want of a better term, which we saw at the beginning, which opened up to show my character. But this doesn't seem to be much help to me. In fact, this whole room... Oh, goodness. How did I do that? Can I do that again? That was vaguely interesting. Wow. Why do you have pupils at the back of your eyes? That's a bit concerning. Okay, then. This is interesting. This corridor doesn't actually seem to doesn't actually seem to lead me anywhere useful, with the exception of that little horse that I got, but I don't know where that goes. Again, we've got what could be another place the doll puzzle, but I haven't found any more dolls I can pick up yet. Right. Alright, this slowing down, it doesn't just happen when you enter rooms, it's almost like when you enter specific spaces. It's very, very odd. There must be another room that I can access. Has my friend gone away? She seems to have, yes. Can I go upstairs, perhaps? Yes, I can. Excellent, the game's sped up a bit. Lovely. This house is so large. When was it? Goodness, when was it built? I don't know, but it clearly hasn't been mended very recently, judging by the fact that the stairs are falling down. Alright, there must be another room that I can access through here. Maybe this door here. Something that will lead me to the next key, the next puzzle. Let me hide under here, just for the sake of, well, safety, and see what I can find in this ventilation shaft. Possibly another memento of my past life. No, just a large, strange room which is oddly well lit, given the fact that there's no lights in there. For goodness sake, it's better lit than in here, and there's 4 lights in here. Okay, that's a little strange. Okay, I could definitely get through there. What about this door here? This one's locked. What's at the far end of the corridor? Another little doll. What happened to make her so angry? What, you mean the lady in the long white dress? Did she smash this chair, perhaps? Perhaps that's what she did. I don't know, but I don't wish to be on the receiving end of such violence. Alright. Goodness, what have we here? A little library maze. What's all this about? Is this something I can interact with? It is. Oh, goodness. Oh. 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 I'm sorry, what? So this is just temporary, is it? And then after a while it goes back. After a few seconds it goes back. Alright, that's very mysterious. That's curious. And again, there are more buttons that I can press that would again set something up. I quite like it to stay that way, but I don't think it's going to. Well, it hasn't gone back yet, which is nice. I think I need to do this puzzle mostly with the hand, because there's a vent here, and I reckon that this vent will go up. Indeed. This vent will lead me up so high that I can... Goodness, what's all this about? What's this? What a fascinating article. This object holds a sense of significance. A fondness of laughter surrounds it. How very odd. I don't know what this is. Looks a little bit like a knitting needle, but a lot more ornate than that, and maybe the handle's a bit big. Difficult to tell. Alright. Because yes, I can access the top of these things with my hand. I can also go up here. What can I access up here? Again, there's these pages with these drawings on them, but I don't see their significance. Well, I can definitely get across all the way to the far end, but no matter where they were placed, I'll be able to get to the end. This is just a more efficient route. Let me see what happens. Oh, there we are. That was relatively painless and successful. Alright then. What can I find up here? Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we know where the key is. We found the key. Goodness, I'm not quite sure what just happened. Oh dear. I'm just not entirely sure I understand how we're supposed to reach it. So, perhaps, if I could get a slightly better view on this place, which I can't really, there must be a way that I can cause that panel there to move and to get out of the way. Maybe there's a certain sequence of buttons that I can press in order to create a pattern which seems to line up with that drawing there, a pattern it would like, and it would somehow activate that panel to move. Let me press this one. I don't feel like I've pressed this one before. So this brings me to here so that I can have a look. Alright, I don't like that one. I want that one to go back to where it was. Because I want this sort of... Oh, goodness, I don't think that was meant to happen. Was that meant to go there? I want this bit here, this sort of tail off the bottom, to definitely be there on the right. Let me see if there's a button I can activate here in the middle. No, I don't think there quite is. What does this one do? Does it do anything that I like the look of? No, that one does that as well, which I don't much like. Alright, let's undo that one, because again, I want that tail off to the right. But it looks like I do want some sort of a barrier. I am getting hit with an absolutely enormous smash of deja vu right now, but I don't think I've ever played this game before, so it's probably just my brain being weird. Oh, good. I thought our friend was coming to visit us. I feel like I want that hook every time that piece moves. Maybe I need to do combinations of buttons being pressed so that, like, they counteract each other in a way. Yeah, I quite like how this bit is set up. Not this bit here. I quite like how this layer is set up right now, because it's got a wall on either side and it has the table in the middle. This is the one that I'm not so fond of, because it doesn't have a wall here and it doesn't have a table in the middle. So let me have a little look at what this one does in relation to this middle bar. Well, that might be a little better. What if I activate the one on the far side? Will that undo some of the damage that it's done? And where's the table? The table is in the middle. What does this one do? Well, that's a little better, but that's not still... That's not really what I want. And it's screwed all of this up as well, which is less than ideal. There must be some significance to... There must be some significance to that drawing. I was going to say maybe that drawing tells you what part of the map it activates. No, I don't think it does. I think it tells you what part of the map you have right. Because right now, basically all of it's wrong. Oh. What good fortune I happened to pick that button to press. There we are, and the whole thing's lit up now. Ah, right then. That was quite nice. I rather enjoyed that. A little mysterious, but not overly complicated. Alright then. Let me head up and get that key. I like this game. I like this game a lot. This game cheers me up. And after some of the recordings I've made today with some of the dreadful games I've played today, I need someone to come and cheer me up. So, so far this game is doing a very good job. Right then, let me have this key, please. There we are. I have the pretty blue one. Alright then, I'm going to have to drop down here. And work my way back. So we found the second key. And we can use this to access some more rooms. We've just got to figure out where the third key is. Okay, here's a room we can access. Let's have a look in here. Oh, okay, that leads me into here. Was there anything else down this corridor that I could access using that key? There was this door, but this one was locked, wasn't it? Yeah, that one doesn't help me very much. Oh, goodness, perhaps I ought to leave her to her business. She seems to be standing over the corpse of the chair she murdered, and feeling a bit sad about it. What have we here? There's some little levers. What happens if I activate these? Maybe I need to activate them both at the same time. If I... Sorry. I seem to be breaking this game quite badly, and I apologise for that. Okay, so does this one bring it down, and the other one bring it up? Oh, okay, this is another puzzle. I have to find a balance. There we are. I've made a little platform that I can go across. Okay, that's cute. I like that because that gets me around the blockage in the staircase. Okay, that's cool. All right then. Let me see what we've got through here. The upper east hallway. Goodness, there's another body over there. All right, what have we in here? This place feels familiar. Did I play here? Well, there are plenty of other dolls having a tea party in a little cart. Sorry, I thought it was a sand pit at first. Some sort of toy box and some very nice gateways or archways. I'm not quite sure what these are. They are very I don't know if popular is the correct word. Oh, it's a bridge. Goodness, I'm silly sometimes, aren't I? These are a very popular structure, a very common structure in Japanese architecture, but I never quite know what it represents, being the uncultured swine that I am. Alright then, let's see what we've got up here. Hello. See what we have, or not up here, in fact down here. I think this is one of the few times we've actually gone down. Aha! Well, there's the third key that I would like to have. But I doubt it's going to be as easy as waltzing over there and getting it. But, no, maybe it is. Maybe it is going to be as easy as waltzing over there and picking it up. I'm very suspicious, game. Alright. I thought the bad guy, that evil chair-smashing lady, was, and I use the term lady very, very, very charitably when I say that, I thought she was going to come and try to catch the little doll that I've left behind. I don't remember there being a choice of direction for us. I don't remember there being any cobwebs. What the hell happened? Alright, well, I'm glad that there's something going on, because otherwise that was going to be a little bit of a bummer of a level. But this is quite interesting. Yeah, I thought that lady was going to come along and try to catch the little doll while I was away and not able to protect her. What's around this bend? Something spooky around this bend. No, there's not. I can, however, sort of peek through the world occasionally in order to see what spookiness is going on. Alright, let's just, as much as I would like to explore the rest of that place, I think we'd best just get ourselves back into one piece. There we are. The, everything in here is moved. The little cart is gone, the big box is gone. Oh no, the cart's back. The cart's over there. But this bridge wasn't here before. Oh, there's the lady in the white dress. No, she's definitely wearing a mask. Definitely wearing a mask. That's some very heavy makeup. Right. Something a little demonic is happening. Yes, here we are. That's a bit closer to how she looks now. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. How does it... Oh, goodness. She doesn't look very happy. Neither does this river of tar. I feel like Armus is going to crawl out of this in a moment. Alright, let's get through here and see if we can get back to where we're supposed to be. This isn't where we're supposed to be. I don't remember this, neither do I, but man alive am I impressed. This looks happy and joyous. I rather like this. Can we look at this instead of what it was we were looking at before? I can feel the laughter through this picture. Is that the lantern from the other painting? I don't know about that, but it looks like the same item as what we saw in that first vent. And that stick that she's holding, I apologise that I'm using very basic terminology for these things, but I have no idea what they are, so you'll have to forgive me. That item that she's holding in her hand, goodness, I didn't realise you were one-eyed before. That might be the green thing that we found. I'm not seeing that symbol that we saw. That other item that we found on a shelf. I don't see that anywhere. But man alive, this is impressive. I'm very much enjoying this. Alright, let's see what we've got through here. There's nothing inherently scary about this. I mean, the infinite dark void... Oh, hello, giddy up buttercup again. There's nothing inherently scary about this, but I do feel a bit perturbed. What's with the steaming river? Or steaming canyon? I don't know. And the fact that everything's got so much bigger... Good afternoon. Oh, goodness. Leave me alone, you big spooky person. Oh, okay. So I've got to keep myself hidden by not being seen by her gaze. Alright, so wait for her to pass again. There we go. I slipped through. Goodness. Yes, oh dear. I'd just about gotten used to the fact that I was little and the world was big. But then the world had to go and get even bigger, and I started to feel even more little. Alright, if I scamper across here, I should be able to get across in time. There we go. Oh, the movement on that jaw really makes that. It really turns it from something disturbing into something... Ugh, just makes your skin crawl. Hello again. You're very intense. It would be nice if the head moved along with the searchlight. Where am I going to go? I'm going to have to sort of run after this, aren't I? Oh, goodness. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get past this? Because I can't, like, run out in front of it. And if I followed it, then by the time I got there... What are you doing? Calm down. By the time I got there, it would come back before I was able to get behind that block. I wonder if I can maybe go around the back of that block there on the right-hand side. Because it looks like I might be able to. No, I definitely can't. Oh no, I definitely can. Alright. I'm not sure how I survived that, and I feel like I'm living on borrowed time, to use a frequent phrase of mine. But that was interesting. All right, let me just get up here before we have to deal with Dobbin again. Right, let's head over here. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not sure horses should be quite so articulate in their movements. Alright, let's head down here, because I like it down here. It's sort of dark and little, and everything's about my size. I like that. Oh, is this a big door? No, I don't think it is. Is this little door? No, I don't think that is either. Goodness. Why did I come down here? I'm not convinced there's much that's useful around here. Unless I'm just meant to sort of slip around between these various different boxes, but I don't think that I am. Why did I come down here? Or is this just like an escape route in case you fall down here by accident? That seems quite possible. Alright. That's an earlier part. I've already been there. I don't know where my objective is the problem. I'm not sure where it is exactly I'm meant to go. I feel like it is this way, though. It must be. Because this is the plank that I've just climbed up. And there's definitely no way I can go down there. No, there's even an invisible barrier there. So there must be somewhere I can go via these planks. Maybe over there towards that door? No, that's where I came from. That wouldn't be any good to me. There is... Oh, there's an open door there? Oh, sorry. It's so dark. I thought that was a big brick, and I thought it was just a wall here. I didn't realise there was a gap. I'm so sorry. I'm being so stupid. Please ignore me. What's this? A little locket? There's a feeling of attachment exuding from this locket. I wonder if this might feel something pulling you towards it. I wonder whether this might be... Goodness, it's got dark. I wonder if that might be a locket that this soul used to wear when she was human. Maybe someone she loved very dearly, like a sister or a mother, perhaps. I'm not sure. Alright then. I suppose... Now that we've got all three of the keys, we can perhaps get out through the front door. And I'm not entirely sure how that's going to get me out of this doll's body, but at least it'll be further away from the scary lady that put me in the doll's body in the first place. So I assume I can't drop down here. Sort of, a little bit. No, alright then. I suppose I am a little too fragile for such acrobatical adventures. I'm so close to finally getting out. Why do I get the awful feeling she's watching me? Probably through there. I never understood why I was pushed so hard, but seeing our history I finally understand. You tried your best with what you had, I know. But now I must walk my own path. I never understood why I was pushed so hard, but walking through the house and seeing our history, I finally understand. You tried your best with what you had, but now I must walk my own path. Goodbye for now. I love you. Is that, as they say, it? Or is there any more to be seen? No, that is it. Goodness. What a fascinating little story. That's very strange. So despite the fact that the lady in the white dress seemed to be the bad guy, the character actually seemed to have an affection for her. get the distinct impression there's a mother-daughter relationship going on here. What with the little doll saying that the lady tried her best with what she had. Maybe talking about the sort of the quality of her upbringing, perhaps, provided by the mother. Why were they all dolls? Maybe it's to do with the lady maybe trying to mold her daughter into something. Or were they talking about her being pushed so hard? Maybe pushed to be academic or musical or successful or beautiful or anything really. Maybe for that reason she resented her mother. But somehow traversing the house and going through that little adventure made her understand. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what she understands now. But, one thing I certainly understand is that this is not my socks off, really. This is fantastic. This is, genuinely really, really enjoyable and really good. Really nicely designed with, simple but fun mechanics, and it didn't introduce anything that wasn't useful, which is very important. So often in games they introduce stuff and then don't make any use of it. Leaning left and right buttons come to mind. But I loved the mechanic of taking the hand off and having it run around like a little spider. That was really cute and a really nice sort of switching up the gameplay by taking away some of your abilities but giving you access to new areas. So that was great. Some of the story has gone over my head quite badly, but other than that, I really like that. That's really sweet, very professionally put together, and just really fun and enjoyable. And another lovely example that, with the exception of the very end there, you don't really need any words to tell a story, which I always like. And it's just so pretty. I love all the designs of everything. The designs of the little dolls, the design of the lady in the white dress, this title, and the way that it's drawn with the branches, and that painting as well, the painting with the branches and the red flowers on it. It's all so beautiful. Right then, I think that's enough moaning and whining and whinging from me. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. That certainly brightened up my day a bit. Ceramic Soul, very, very good indeed. Yes, thank you very much for joining this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.